Hi viewers, Wicked Witch 11 here, your Saturday host for the Witch's Voice. This week we're talking about tattoos and spirituality. I love tattoos. Tattoos to me are awesome. They are permanent body art and I am obsessed with tattoos. Now currently I don't have any tattoos on me, but I would love to get at least one in my lifetime. The reason why I don't have any tattoos right now is because I haven't found or felt connected to any type of design or any type of idea where I feel like I need to have this permanently on me. I feel like if you're getting a tattoo, you need to, or at least to me, you need to make sure that this tattoo means something special to you. I am very fond of having a story behind your tattoos. So if you have a tattoo on yourself and I ask you, what does your tattoo mean to you? And you give me a backstory of why you got that specific design on yourself, that to me, I'm in love with that. Because that shows me that you took the time, you actually thought about getting this specific design on yourself. Getting a tattoo is a very big step, a very big idea. You're getting something permanently inked on your body. So, and in order to remove it, it actually takes more money and more pain that you paid to get it. So it is a very big decision. Now when it comes to tattoos and spirituality, I feel like if you're going to get a tattoo dedicated to your goddess, make sure that this goddess you have a relationship with, number one. Having a relationship with this goddess, it is very, very important. Or a god. It's very, very important. Number two, that you have dedicated yourself to this specific goddess and you know for a fact that you're going to be following a follower, or basically in my culture and my traditions, if you're getting a tattoo of a specific goddess, is because you have become a priest or a priestess of this specific god or goddess. So basically, that you're dedicating your lifetime to the service of this specific god or goddess. So you might get their name tattooed on your body. You might get their face tattooed on your body. You might get a symbol associated with this type of god or goddess on your body. These are dedication tattoos. And I love them. They're very powerful. Now when it comes to dedication tattoos, another thing that not only I feel it's necessary to do, I also feel like, specifically in my culture, that if you are having a tattoo dedicated to your specific god or goddess, it is not something that you should be showing off like a regular tattoo would. So basically, if you would get a regular tattoo of, let's say, a flower, and it absolutely has no spiritual meaning to you, then you can just show it off and show everybody that, oh, look at my tattoo. It will be great. Everybody will love it. Everybody will have an opinion about it. That's fine. But when it comes to a dedication tattoo to your specific god or goddess, it actually defeats the purpose to show it off to everyone, basically. My idea and my view of it is that if you show someone who is actually following your specific path, there's no problem with it, because they would see the tattoo in another level, in another way of thinking, that it's not going to ruin that passion that you feel for this specific goddess and that connection that you have to this specific goddess. Now, if you show an outsider who has absolutely nothing to do with your specific spiritual path, it may defeat the purpose and it may remove the power within the sacrifice that you have given to this specific god or goddess. Because I do see dedication tattoos as a sacrifice that you've given from yourself to your specific god or goddess. And I hold it very dear, and it is very powerful, and I love it. I know I have a couple of friends who have dedication tattoos, and they have specifically placed them on specific places on their body where nobody else can see them. Like, if you want to see their specific dedication tattoos, they have to show it to you, because otherwise you won't be able to see them. So they are placed specifically on specific places on the body that you can't see with your naked eye. So it's not on your wrist, it's not visible. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's not visible. The reason why is because it is a dedication tattoo, and it will remove its power and its significance if it is shown to just everyone. Because, you know, prying eyes can actually have a lot of power and take away a lot of power. So this is why I say that if you're getting a specific dedication tattoo to your god or goddess, which basically counts as the sacrifice that you're giving yourself to this specific god or goddess, number one, have it placed on a specific spot on your body that it's not visible by everyone. And make sure only the people that follow your specific path can see it. But that's just my personal view. Now, tattoos have been around for ages and ages. Ancient cultures have gotten tattooed because they have been warriors of their tribe, and they needed a specific mark on their body to prove or to stand out from the community itself that sees them as warriors of that specific tribe. Nowadays, people just get tattooed out of a fun kick, when back in the day, tattoos were seen as something very spiritual and powerful. But then again, everyone's entitled to their own opinions, and everyone's entitled to live their lives the way they want to. So if you want to get a tattoo out of anything that you feel like you need to have a tattoo on, then by all means go ahead. I'm not going to judge you, and just be sure that you know that a lot of people are going to probably judge you, because this society is a very judging society, and they like to pinpoint and nitpick everything that an individual does. But again, when it comes to tattoos and spirituality, especially if you're involving your god and your goddess on your tattoo, make sure that you have dedicated yourself to a lifetime of service to the specific god or goddess. This is not a joke. Once you have this tattoo pertaining to your specific god or goddess on yourself, you have completely binded yourself to the specific god or goddess. And remember, it is not easy, cheap, or less painful to get it removed. So chances are you won't be able to get it removed. And having this specific tattoo on yourself, you basically just binded yourself to the specific god or goddess. So if you have not made this relationship strong before you got this tattoo, just know that you're binded. And no matter who else you work with, you will always be binded to the specific god or goddess, because this is not only just a tattoo. It is a dedication. It is a sacrifice of skin, of blood to this specific god or goddess. And it is a binding situation. So make sure that you have dedicated your life completely to the service of this specific god or goddess if you're getting yourself a god or goddess tattoo. I'm not a very big fan of generic tattoos such as pentacles or pentagrams. Just because I'm a witch doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to go out and get a tattoo of a pentacle or a pentagram on myself. It's a generic tattoo for me when it comes to this specific path, because everyone has a pentacle tattoo. Everyone who is Wiccan or a witch usually turns towards a pentacle tattoo, and you could dress it up a million ways, but it's still a pentacle to me, or a pentagram to me. So that's just not my forte. If it is yours, then hey, by all means go ahead. I'm always a cheerleader for do whatever you want and make your own decisions and being strong about it. So if you like pentacle tattoos and you want to get one, by all means get one. Just me personally, I don't connect with the pentacle as a symbol that I need to have tattooed on myself. So I will never get a tattoo of a pentacle. That's just point blank. like I said, I will eventually get a tattoo of my goddess that I actually am working with. And this goddess, I have the strongest connection with this goddess that I've been working with. And it is such a passion that I feel for this specific goddess that I'm actually thinking about getting myself tattooed as a dedication to this specific goddess. And you know, I have no problems with it, because that's just how strongly I feel about our relationship and our connection. And I know that this is going to be a lifetime connection, that it's not just going to go away. It's just going to keep growing deeper and deeper. So I have no problems with getting either a symbol or getting the name or anything associated with this goddess on myself. But that's coming up in the future. That's all I have to say for this topic this week. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And don't forget that we're actually taking your ideas, suggestions, and questions when it comes to topics or anything regarding spirituality or the craft that you would like us to answer on our videos. We're starting this coming week that's coming up. So make sure you get your questions, ideas, or anything pertaining topics to us through our videos, or specifically through our Facebook page. So make sure you check out our Facebook page and let us know about your questions, ideas for topics, anything that you'd like to share, so that we can actually make our videos in response to your ideas and your questions. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. This has been Wicked Witch 11, your Saturday host for The Witch's Voice. Till next week, blessings.